Greetings, greetings. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully, you are doing amazing. You are having an amazing day. I'm back again with another Sacred Woman reading. So, it's your girl Goddess, and this week we're gonna dive right into chapter 9. Y'all give it up. It's that feminine, it's that feminine energy, it's the essence that we bring, okay? It is everything that we are looking to grow and glow and manifest in our lives as ladies, okay? So, we're talking about sacred beauty this week. The ancestor that we are paying homage to is Queen Tai. The elders are Lena Horne, Kathia Het Haru, Nakina Evans, and the contemporaries are Erica Badu and Lauren Hill. Yo, like, maybe play some of their music this week. Like, hmm. Okay, so what I'm going to do my best not to do this week is say the words right, like, I am not going to smack, and I am also not going to. There was another thing. I think that was it. Maybe just those couple of things. Those are what my goals were for this video, and getting better at my speaking is to not utilize those fillers or space holders and to not smack as much. Okay, so let's get into it. We're talking about sacred beauty. We're talking about the way you give and love on yourself because you are your altar. Again, this week I am not within my regular sitting area. I have been forced to the other area. Uh, okay. So I said, all right. So I've been forced to the opposite area just because my child is holding space in my other area that I like to sit at where I paint. But that is okay because I'm still currently painting this one. I have not filled in this portion of her stem, which is supposed to be acting as a tree, but things always change as time goes, and so we're just going to keep it moving with that. I am going to go ahead and get into this. Oh, also, we are on page 213 in the Sacred Woman book. Hopefully, you all had an amazing week in last week in doing Sacred Movement. I uploaded some videos for Sacred Movement for us to follow along together. If you have not seen them, make sure I will try to link it somewhere below. So make sure you tap into those sacred movements. What did you find out about yourself during Sacred Movement Week? Did you find that you were able to actually connect with the part of yourself that you've been missing? Were you able to find the time to commit to a movement practice, whether that be dancing or yoga or walking daily? Because it didn't have to be yoga. Yoga is my thing. Okay, I love to do yoga. I also enjoy going for a walk, a daily walk. It is very rewarding to just walk and let my mind go as I walk and focus on completing the goal of, okay, I want to do a mile or I want to do 2 miles. So those are, excuse her, this little one. All right, so those are some of the ways in which you can move. There are tons of movement activities. You could have played soccer in the park with your kids. You could have done a co-ed volleyball team or co-ed soccer or co-ed anything. You could have went to the gym all week. The purpose is to get you to move and enjoy your movement and connect with a higher source as you are moving, as you're engaging in this movement, to make it kind of like a moving meditation or a moving prayer, if you will like to use those words. So yeah, getting into sacred beauty this week. Let's dive right on in. Sacred Beauty Altar Work located on page 215. So sacred tablecloth is green this week. So make sure that you are utilizing this page to get into your sacredness. Okay, your sacred beauty, not booty. Never mind. I had a little jokey joke, but I'm not gonna say that. Also, I hurt my nail, and it's like cutting in between the meat piece. Not that y'all care. I hope y'all care. I think y'all care. I care. Anyways, even if you don't care. So yeah, I really hurt my nail, and I don't know where my fingernail clippers are at this moment. I just hit it. That's what made me start talking about it, because I just hit my nail, and I could have almost said ouch, but then you would have been like, what is she doing that for? Anyways, moving right along. So last week we got up to 400 fire breaths. Hopefully you read that part. This week um, we will be increasing that by another 100. So we'll be doing 500 fire breaths this week. I hope you are keeping yourself up with your fire breath work and your meditation, and making sure you increase your time in meditation every day. So, to start this week, we are going to call on the four directions. Throwing up the four. Is that something to say? Throwing up the four? No? Okay. So, I'm gonna call on the four directions. I pay homage to my ancestors in the north. I pay homage to my ancestors in the south. I pay homage to my ancestors in the east. And I pay homage to my ancestors in the west. That's the four. Okay, so pay homage to those ancestors. Honor those ancestors. You can also honor the elements. Okay, I pay homage to air. I pay homage to earth. I pay homage to water, air, water. Did I say fire and earth? So I pay homage to fire. I pay homage to air. I pay homage to fire. I think I said fire twice, y'all. By the way, if you realize that I'm getting a little bit more excited than normal, I've been sipping on yerba mate tea. Okay, it is not a tea that was recommended in our sacred book this week, but it is something that gives me a great immense amount of extra energy to do the things that I most definitely need to be doing. So yeah, this week or today, and I've been sipping on this since um, yesterday, and it never takes a lot for me. This isn't even the proper way to drink it. To actually drink out of this or to consume this particular beverage or tea, uh, it's there is a Colombian cup, or I think it's Colombian. I was about to say Venezuelan, but I'm pretty sure it's a Colombian cup. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's very small, and someone attempted to gift me one, but I had to decline that gift just because of sanitary purposes. And yeah, no. So it's a very small cup, and it comes with a straw, and you allow the yerba mate to go all the way, like you fill it with a wealthy amount of yerba mate, and then you pour your hot tea on the top of it, and then you push your straw inside, and then you're able to drink your yerba mate. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those, so what I use is a mason jar, and I just allow my yerba mate to collect at the bottom. In the beginning, it will float. It will be floating at the top until it's like completely, I guess, I don't want to use the term diluted because that's not the word, but until all of the herbs have taken on enough water, absorbed enough water to where it causes them to sink to the bottom. That's when I like to consume it, and then it takes on like this funky. It's not really funky. It's kind of like a greenish yellow color, but you can still see through it, and the taste is pleasant. So, anyways, yeah, I'm kind of hyped up on that. Getting back to the book, before we get into the book, getting into our breath work because breath is life, and life is energy, and we are energetic beings continuing to grow. I'm going to have to do a ton of editing. All right. So sit up nice and tall. Bring the spine nice and erect. Okay, take a deep breath in. We're going to just regulate our breath pattern here. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Right? Okay, that's my first one. I'm not gonna say it anymore. Take another deep breath in and exhale. So, to go ahead and get into our breath work this week, I wanted to really put some things that we are releasing, and I want to say them out loud, and I want to be unforgiving about releasing, not unforgiving. I want to be, what is that word? It's like, I really want to just be unapologetic about releasing the things or what no longer serves me, and release them in a way to where you know the universe understands, like, I really don't need this, and yeah, I'm so through with it. So what? So I almost forgot that my stove was on, so I'm gonna have to edit that out. Anyways, yeah. So maybe I should. I was saying about releasing these energies, getting back into my sitting posture so that I can actually release appropriately. Also, in my studies, I found that I need to finish my next statement, the statement I was just on. Anyways, seriously, honestly, it's the year of the guys, I promise. It's nothing else outside of that. So what I was actually saying was I want to be unapologetic about releasing, and I don't want to feel connected or like second guess what I'm releasing, because sometimes, especially if it's a person that we tend to want to release from our energetic field, sometimes we're like, well, maybe I'm going to still need this person for, whatever this person's purpose was at this time. But understand, when you allow someone to leave, you're opening the door for someone else. And I wish and I pray and I send abundance that is somebody that's going to continue to elevate you and continue to push you, or enhance you in the ways that you wish to be enhanced, and nothing less. That you don't accept anything less than what you're deserving of as you release someone that is no longer serving you. So, as we inhale today, we want to inhale positivity, Okay, so we want to inhale acceptance, okay, and you can be in an accepting state of mind of accepting where you are at currently, of accepting love, of accepting and receiving the abundance and overflow that is coming into your life. You can be in the mindset or in the heart space of accepting the fact that you have to be courageous or that you even have to be passionate about something, okay? So it we are just accepting, okay? So let's sit up nice and tall, engage that core. So if it's not engaged, and when I say engaged, I just want you to just sit up nice and tall. If you tend to have like allow your belly to just be, control it, right? Bring in some of those muscles, tighten them up. So if you were to poke yourself in the stomach, it would be a little tense there. You may possibly feel some muscles or you may not feel any muscles there, but let's work on that. Okay, because a strong core is so important. So let's work on enhancing our core muscles. So sit up nice and tall and really strengthen and bring attention to your core. Okay, you can either place your hands up to receive or place them down to ground. So if you really need to receive something from the universe, or if you're fine and you're like, I'm okay where I'm at, just let me be grounded. I feel like I'm all over the place and I just need to be at center. So choose whichever one works for you, right? Oh, 2 times. I'm not gonna be the counter of how many times I say it, but I would like to minimize my times of stating such words. Sitting up nice and tall, spine nice and erect, head is nice and leveled, almost like someone is pulling a string at the top of your head just to bring your spine in alignment. It's nice and stacked. Your shoulders are away from your ears. You're finding a nice relaxation and rhythm in your breathing. And on your next exhale, allow the breath to really escape from the belly. And then take a deep inhale all the way from the base of the belly and let the belly expand like a balloon. Keep filling up that balloon. Allow the prana to flow to your chest. Allow your chest to rise. Inhale a little one more time. And now hold that breath. And exhale. So we're going to do our breaths like that. And as we do them, I'm going to say, I am accepting on our inhale. And on our exhale, I am releasing. Okay, so, and I would like you to choose I'll do what I'm accepting and what I'm releasing. And then for the last two, I would like you to fill in what you are accepting and what you are releasing because you are important. Um, and as we go through this particular gateway, let's all accept beauty as our first one, okay? Because this is about beauty, our sacred beauty. So take a deep inhale in, allow the belly to expand. I am accepting sacred beauty and my divine feminine power. Keep sipping. Hold the breath. And exhale nicely. I am releasing anything and all things that do not serve my divine feminine beauty. Take another inhale. I am accepting my heart in all of her beauty. Hold. And exhale. I am releasing anything and all energies that make my heart heavy. Take another deep inhale. I am accepting. And now you fill in what you would like to accept. Hold the breath. And exhale. I am releasing any negative energy that no longer serves my highest purpose. Take a deep inhale. This is our last round. Inhale, let the belly fill up like you're sipping through a straw of honey. Hold the breath. Good job. And exhale. I am releasing all things that limit me from being my highest self. Ashe. Ashe, 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 ashe. Okay. So, gateway element, earth. Yeah. And I think that's why we're wearing this. If you have your green on, maybe that's why, get into it. Sacred beauty embraces the divine aesthetic of harmony within and without. It offers us a healthy alternative, the way of natural beauty to enhance our divine loveliness. Sacred beauty brings harmony to every aspect of one's life through Kemetic etiquette, an ancient form of grace and beauty expressed through the Kemetic Nubian spiritual path. It will cosmically attune you to holistic dress as you learn to unfold into a beautiful attitude filled with a rainbow of colors. Sacred beauty rules the heart center. Green. Without sacred beauty, there's only artificial beauty, applications for skin, hair, breast, lips, and eyes, all of which cause toxic shock. Developing your sacred beauty helps to create devotion to a divine, beautiful life. The awakening of the gateway of sacred beauty opens the eye of divine aesthetic harmony and rids us of a mundane vision of the world. It allows us to transform our world and everything in it for the good and beauty of humanity. This gateway attunes us to the unlimited possibilities of divine beauty as a healing balm. Gateway 4, Sacred Beauty, will help you eliminate sacred beauty blockages in the body. Temple, boils, skin eruptions, deformities, eczema, baldness, psoriasis, circulation problems, emotional instability, repressed love, heart problems, and problems in love affairs. The awakening of the sacred beauty within will assist us in the elimination of artificial and toxic chemicals so often used on our skin and hair. Spiritual exercises of ascension are to be performed daily for 7 days. Y'all, we back in it for another 7. So get into it. Okay, this will awaken your inner gateway of divinity. So so that you may blossom into your full sacred center. You ladies know that every week there's a spiritual bath. This week in the spiritual bath, she recommends the use of rose oil or cinnamon oil, which promotes love, forgiveness, compassion, and peace. Ladies, read up on this. I love both of those particular oils. I love to work with both of those essences in their regular state. So I love purchasing roses and making rose water. I love utilizing cinnamon in my kitchen. So this is a beautiful, inclusion this week. Also, your altar. All right, we go through this every week. Read this. Read your altar. The opening of the gateway to invoke each spiritual to invoke each gateway spiritual guardian. You may use whatever words pour from your heart. The sacred and divine Het Haru, spiritual guardian of Gateway of Sacred Beauty, please accept my deepest gratitude for your healing presence on my altar and in my life. Thank you for your divine guidance and inspiration, and for your love and blessings. And please accept my love and blessings in return. Also, make sure you read through your libations. Make sure you pour your libations. Make sure you say your libations. There's a sacred woman spirit prayer. Y'all know I love to get these prayer ons. And then there's the sacred beauty prayer. So make sure that you all have your bells this week. Make sure you got your rattles, your drums, or any other instrument that is sacred to you that you have been utilizing throughout your practice. This week we are up to the big 500. Okay, did I say 5? Yes, I did. 500 for the fire breath work. Make sure you get into that. Sacred beauty meditation. I will probably be reading this and providing it as a download. Not a download, but for us to get into and read or do at a later time. I won't include it right now in this particular video. The herbal tonics. Ooh, this one is my favorite. Oh my goodness! So this week, the herbal tonic is aloe vera juice or tea, and I love drinking aloe vera. It is one of my absolute favorite go-tos. To number one, I love drinking or consuming aloe because it assists in helping me maintain my body weight. It is very powerful. It is known as one of the earth plants, one of the earth mother plants, and it gives, and it just does not stop giving. And I mean, you can utilize aloe in so many different ways. So if you have an aloe plant, and it's very easy to grow as well, and it is very, it can adjust. It's very adaptable. It's a very adaptable plant. So you can use aloe for so much, and just taking the jelly out and putting it in a smoothie and blending it down and drinking it, it is like a spiritual cleanse for the inside of your body. And I make sure that I do that at least once or twice a week. Get out my business, y'all. Y'all can do that too. But this week, yes, aloe vera creates a lovely disposition in women. Remember, what's bitter to the taste is sweet to the spirit, and she ain't never lie. It is very bitter, but I'm telling you, it does something to you on the inside of your body. Like every time I drink aloe, I get chills, and I just feel like the divine is telling me these are the steps that you need to continue to take to be whole, to be healed, to be exactly where you wish to be at in life. Aloe has been found in Kemetic tombs thousands of years old. It was used in abundance by our ancient African ancestors to enhance beauty and health. Taken internally, it is powerful. It is a powerful blood purifier. Somebody was saying something, excuse me. And colon cleanser. Applied under the arms, it acts as a deodorant for internal cleansing. It can be used as a powerful douche, all of which aids in our beautification within and without. Aloe vera gel is excellent for treating burns, scars, blemishes, sores, and wounds. It helps cells. It also acts as a moisturizer for the skin and is wonderful as a natural shampoo for the hair. Get into it. So if your hair dirty, sis, and it shouldn't be, but if it is, it might be. I don't know. Maybe it's your wash day. Go get you some aloe. Okay? Wash that crown. Get into it. Get your crown, like, pay attention to that. Drink your herb or tonic for 7 days. Receive the full benefits of tuning into Gateway 4. Enjoy your herb tea, your favorite mug, during or after spiritual writing. Flower essences this week, ladies. I love talking about them. This week we got pomegranate, we have iris, Indian paintbrush, pretty face, and I'm not doing too much of like reading it to you because I want you to get in the habit of looking at it and saying, oh, okay, yeah, that's what we on this week. All right, let me read into this. Do it, okay? And then we also have pink monkey flower. Make sure you get into your diet this week. Your sacred beauty journal writing. Remember to have your sacred tools. The sacred reminder for this week is for throughout the week, you are to observe closely the wisdom presented in Gateway 4, Sacred Beauty. For maximum results, live freely in tune with various systems of wellness presented and practice the 7-day transformative work at the end of the Gateway. Ooh, and then on page 221, she goes right into a transitional dietary practice for gateways 4 to 6. So for the next two gateways, we're going to be using this transitional dietary practice. So make sure you read up on this. And did I say it? If I didn't, get into it. Get into it, yeah. I really could not stand that song when it first came out because I was like, this is where music is going. This is where music is going. I am like a lover of absolute art of music and how some artists actually create real, okay, not to no dig at all, but create meaningful, soulful music or music that lasts a lifetime because we all know there are one hit wonders. Okay, it's not our fault that they were like that. It's whoever told them it was okay to go out and produce that. It's their fault. Okay, we just happen to be the recipients on the other end with auditory capabilities to hear it, and sometimes we accept them and sometimes we don't. Anyways, getting back into it, not to go off on a tangent or rant. Nutrients, dietary supports. They take 3 times a day with juice or some form of chlorophyll, such as one of the following. We've talked about this. Hopefully you ladies have these ingredients already in your kitchen by this time, which is wheatgrass, spirulina. She has not mentioned the blue-green mono, so make sure you get that. Make sure that you also have your vitamin B complexes. And then she goes right into talking about internal cleansing. Taking an enema 7 nights straight, then 3 times a week throughout the week to follow. Herbal laxative, 3 tablets of cascara sagrada every other day. Colonics 1 to 2 during the 21-day cleansing period. Let me tell y'all, and this might be TMI, but I don't really, a colon cleanse seems Like when I first heard about a colonic, the first time I ever heard about a colonic was when Janet Jackson had to go and get a colonic because she needed to lose weight for a particular role that she was playing in, and she was like, yeah, and if I need to lose some weight quickly, you better believe I'm going to go and get me a colonic to flush my system out, and it immediately takes off. I can't recall the amount of pounds that she said, but apparently she had pounds to lose within her colon, so sis knew what to do. I have been researching colonics. I've watched a couple videos. What?